How's it going, everybody? I'm back at y'all with another video now. For this one, I am revisiting the Fast and the Furious. Now, I decided why not revisit this franchise, leading up to Hobbs and Shaw, which is coming on Blu-ray and DVD on November 5th. And the Fast and Furious franchise is amazing. Like, I'm gonna explain to you why in this video. Yes, a lot of people consider this as a rip-off of Point Break. I personally never seen that movie Point Break, but I guess they say it's a ripoff, but um except this is with cars. But that's what they say, it's a ripoff. But I enjoy the Fast and the Furious. I enjoy this whole franchise. Even my least favorite, I still think it's a 10 out of 10 movie for me. It really is. The Fast and the Furious, I might revisit this whole franchise today, who knows. But the Fast and the Furious, it's amazing. Like, that's when Dom and Brian O'Connor first met. And Brian O'Connor first met Mia. And of course Mia's Dom's sister, which is I heard she's gonna be a badass in Fast and Furious 9. And there's a lot of theories going around about that too. And so yeah, I enjoyed this film from start to finish. Now, the racing scenes are great. This is more than just a racing film. This has a little bit of more of a story. You know, this is when Brian O'Connor and Dominic Toretto first met. And then, of course, Brian O'Connor first met Mia Toretto, and stuff. So, yeah, um, and this film has some good racing scenes, some good action scenes. This has some good fight scenes in it. This didn't have a lot of fight scenes, but of course, all the Fast and Furious movie does have some fight scenes in them. But in the later sequels, they end up having a lot of fight scenes in the later sequels. But yeah, this film, if I had to rate it, it's probably a 9 out of 10. I would give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's a great movie. And if you hadn't seen none of the Fast and Furious movies, if you hadn't seen none of the Fast and Furious movies, check them out. And a lot of people don't take this franchise seriously. Like they said, oh, it's just an over the top dumb action franchise. To me, they do have good story they tell. They have good stories that they tell in this franchise. And this proves that. And of course Fast 8 proves that too. They have a good story. I'll get to that review when I get to it. And the Fast and the Furious is amazing, and I cannot wait for that Hobbs and Shaw to come on Blu-ray and DVD because I love that movie. I love it. It's for a spinoff, they made $750 million. For a spinoff, that's good. That's really good. And the Fast and the Furious, if I had to rate this film, I would give it 9.5 out of 10. I'll give it 9.5 out of 10. And so yeah, and I think this one made the less amount of money, I think, than the rest of the whole franchise, if I'm not mistaken. But normally the original movies don't make a lot of money because that people ain't interested in going to go see them until later on. Then there's a lot of people that will be like, damn, I want to check out that movie, and then they watch it and they're like, damn, this is actually a good ass movie. And then next thing you know, more comes. More Fast and Furious films come. And this franchise, who would have thought this franchise would have got bigger? Who would have thought this franchise would have got way bigger than it already become? Like, if you just watch, the Fast and the Furious, the original, and then you just jumped right into Hobbs and Shaw, you're going to be like, what? The franchise got even crazier with the action in the franchise, but this film was a 9.5 out of 10. It's a great film. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I love this film. So yeah, and a lot of people said, you remember when Fast and Furious was just about racing? Evidently, the people that says that is not a Fast and Furious fan, people that say that, because Fast and Furious was never just about racing. Yes, it had a lot of racing scenes. This film was more than just about racing. Brian O'Connor's a cop, right? He plays a cop. and then he meets Vin Diesel, which is Vin Diesel was like a hacker, not a hacker, but he takes freaking takes shit from cars and all this other shit like heist. Yeah, he's a heist guy and stuff. So and you put them together, and then they end up meeting each other, and then Brian O'Connor ends up going dating Dominic Toretto's sister, Mia Toretto, and Letty in this film wasn't as great of an actor as she is now. Now she's one of the most likable female characters in the whole franchise now, but she didn't do much of anything in this film. But that's the only issue I have with it. Letty didn't do much of anything in this film. They probably realized how good and how big this franchise can get, and then they're just like, we got to go all out with the shit. And they did that started with Fast Five. They said, we're gonna go all out with the shit. People want to see good fight scenes. We won't get that. They're gonna get that. People want to see good heist. They won't get that. People want to see good badass music with it. They won't get that. And the whole franchise has good actors. I heard somebody saying one time Vin Diesel wasn't a good actor. I was like, bullshit. He was a good actor, and he was great in Triple X, and he was great in the Fast and Furious franchise. And I love this movie. It's a 9.5 out of 10 for me for the Fast and the Furious. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also with the bell so you know when the video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace.